Heyo, what's up, you guys? I know it's been a while. I haven't gone to the store in a long time, so that's part of it. Um, but today I have a new G.I. Joe action figure review for you. Um, Surprisingly, found two new ones. I only got one. But but yeah, so this is, this is, this is the review. I don't know why it sounds so monotone. Like, I am happy, by the way. This is not serious. This is not going to be a depressing review. I just want to, I don't know what I'm doing, but. So, yeah, so this is the G.I. Joe Classified Series movie Snake Eyes. So this is from the recent Snake Eyes movie. I know a lot of people gave hate to it. I think it was pretty decent. Yeah, some parts were rushed, and there is one major complaint that kind of stands out to me, but really I think it was a decent starting movie. If they're gonna build forward from there, I think that's a good start. So it was mostly a build-up movie, I feel like. So you got G.I. Joe, it's in this black. You got like this little picture of Snake Eyes here. On this side, you get more artwork of Snake Eyes and Henry Golding as Snake Eyes. On the other side, you got all these symbols, and you got number 16. And you got a picture of more of what he kind of looked like in the previous movies than he did in this one, but yeah. Um, and you got this dragon in the background. So, on the top, you got 16 and the Arashikage symbol. So, here is Snake Eyes. I'm really happy that I finally have him, because he's, I have this kind of thing of like, as long as I have my favorite characters from each franchise, I think, at that point I could say that, you know, I'd be pretty okay with my collections. Obviously, there's still characters I'd want, but like, if all else fails. But, and he's one of them. He is my favorite G.I. Joe character. I still need two other ones, and they would complete like my favorite G.I. Joe character list. So, so yeah, let's take a look at his accessories first. Before we take a look at the sword, let's take a look at these knives. He doesn't really use the knives in the show, not show, but movies. I'm guessing they just gave him these to have as like extra knives, like throwing knives maybe. But you got this like detail. I think it's like a snake of some sort or something like that. Maybe no, they're not snake, but it's like a detail in there. Really cool. There's nowhere to store them though. Honestly, you could have given him like an Uzi or something instead, because he actually uses guns in the movie. And then you've got the unmasked Henry Golding head. I'm not gonna put it on. I don't need to put it on. I'm gonna keep him masked. But I've heard that the one complaint is that it's really hard to get it on. You have to heat it up because the hole to peg it in is too big, maybe, or something like that for this head. So it's really tight to put on. So, but it's actually pretty good likeness to Henry Golding, but I won't ever use it. So, and then here's is it Golden Dawn or something? This one, this sword has a name. I think it has something to do with Dawn, but I'm not sure. So you've got this sheath here, gold, and that pegs. So you have this harness on him right here, and that pegs in through that and into the hole in his actual back. And then you've got the sword itself. This reaches to my first complaint of this figure. Now, the sword is actually pretty okay itself. You got just black, got gold, got silver, but you see what's happened here. Paint has been scratched off. And it's not necessarily, it's not like the sword itself is the problem. This, now this could just be mine, because I've seen others where it's not as a big deal, but this sheath I think is too tight on mine, and it kind of takes paint off. It chips paint off, but but it works. And he holds the sword pretty nicely. I haven't gotten him into any cool poses yet because I just got this figure like a few minutes ago. So at least I don't really know time, but you know. So here is Snake Eyes, probably the most iconic character to come from G.I. Joe, a real American hero, because obviously, you know, the G.I. Joe before that was just random soldiers, which I have some, but so mostly it is just all black. You got some silver here, you know. You got a red Arashikage symbol there, but the sculpt and the detail, you've got like all this like matted and shiny and like gun, not gunmetal, but I guess bulletproof padding, and you got knee pads. But there's a little bit of red on the knee pads, but you can barely see it on camera. In fact, I just noticed it like just now. So you've got all this line work, which I'm not sure how well you can see because of my lighting. I really need to get like a professional like little area to record my videos in. Then you get up at the head, and you've got the visors, obviously, and you got some other detailing. And yeah, so I guess I could show you real quick actually that I haven't put these in his hands yet. Put it in his other hand. Well, here's the other thing. Both of these hands are figure hands, so if you do have guns, actually, I know what I'm gonna do later in this review. Because when I do size comparisons, or just show them next to other characters, we'll do that. So let's do some articulation. So his head can look up that far, it can look down that far, it can look side to side. It's got some tilt. He's got butterfly joints. They're really tough. They don't move much on mine. Shoulders go out. Got bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, swivel, and a hinge that goes up and down on this hand. Is this an in and out hand? Nope, both hands are up and down. Okay, I'm just gonna take this peg out because it's annoying me. But anyways, he's got an ab crunch that goes that far forward, that far back. He's got like this little this little dumbbell joint down here, so he can tilt side to side. Can bend. It helps him bend forward a little bit. It helps him bend back a little bit, and it swivels. His legs can kick out that far, kick back that far, and it could also drop down so you can get extra high and whatnot. He's got a thigh swivel, double jointed knee. Ankle goes down that much, goes up that much, and has an ankle pivot. So yeah, I guess now I'm gonna do what I just mentioned, which is show you guys how it looks like with the other G.I. Joe characters. Keep in mind, I'm not a collector that separates like comic from movie or preview, or just keeps adaptations separate from each other. In terms of just like, if I get and I think Marvel Legends in my collection is a perfect example of that. If I get a movie Iron Man, that's not going to dissuade me from getting a comic War Machine, because that'll be the War Machine I have. So I kind of mishmash. But good thing about this Snake Eyes design is that it pretty much is just it's Snake Eyes. You can't really change the design too much. So let's get them. I don't have like a stand or anything here, but here he is next to Flint. Looks actually pretty cool. And here he is next to Lady J. Now, This brings me to my... Oh wow, you didn't come with a pistol, Lady J. That's disappointing, actually. But you do, Flint. This comes to the thing I wanted to do. Oh, wow. There it is. So Flint comes with a pistol. Although a made-up futuristic-looking pistol, it still is a pistol. So I wonder if I can get... I can. There you go. So if you have like other like weapons, I think from really any line that is 6-inch, it'll probably work with Snake Eyes. I'm hoping that what they'll do is they'll give us like weapon packs for these guys. I think that'd be really cool. I think for a lot of lines that'd be really cool to get weapons packs, so you didn't have to worry about, oh, where am I gonna put this? It's just a weapons pack, you know. Um, and then you can use it for whatever figure you want. Of course, if you want to go the extra route and get it off of custom ones, which usually will be more realistic or more detailed or just like super realistic, maybe with different designs, But yeah. So, yeah, that's about it. I wanted to say today, if I didn't see, in case you're wondering, I saw him in Storm Shadow. I think you know who I was gonna choose first. It's gonna be Snake Eyes. So I'm kind of waiting to see what they'll do for their standard Storm Shadow, because the Storm Shadow that they did for the movie one kind of has this eggshell color. I didn't think it was gonna be too bad, but I saw it in person. It is fairly, it's not even white. So I might see what they do with their standard Storm Shadow. And when they do that, that's probably the Storm Shadow will probably get. So, unless I decide otherwise. And then I'm hoping to get Scarlet from the Snake Eyes movie. But for some reason, her and Akiko, something like that, are not going to be released till December. At least that's what it says on Amazon. I want to get Scarlet because that is Snake Eyes' love interest. Not in the movie, unfortunately, despite the fact that she was in the movie. So, but anyways, if you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace.